The Flipside of Board Games is sponsored in part this month by Peacekeeper Games, publisher of the puzzly game Gearworks. Take on the role of budding inventors intent on proving your mettle. Play your gears carefully as clever card placement helps you control areas of the board and reward the parts you need to build fantastical contraptions and score points at the end of the game. It's an interesting marriage of steampunk and Sudoku. A special bundle is currently available on their website, which includes a free deluxe playmat. And a new Kickstarter campaign will be running from March 12 to 31, 2024. Go check it out. Welcome, good morning, bienvenue, hello, good to see you.
Good morning.
Did I carry it all yet?
Dobry den. Dobry det.
Dobry den.
If the whoopsick is here, we
Guten
can
Morgen.
say Dobry det.
Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. Karen says, good morning, everyone. Tom is here. Good to see you, Tom. Thank you for being here, Tom. Appreciate it. Tom is a retired police officer. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I found that out when I was spending time with him at Dice Tower West.
Nice.
He may have told me before then, but it stuck.
Well,
at that point. So thank you for your service, Tom.
It just goes again to say that's another reason, add another reason why we like you, Tom.
Yeah, there
just
you go.
another. We got a list of reasons we like you.
He never gave me a ticket either, so I'm good.
Even better.
Yeah, even better. It's early.
Oh, stop. It's our normal time.
Early. It's our normal
It's our
time.
normal
but
time.
Our normal time is early.
Oh, pish posh.
I'm usually at work by 9 every day, but...
So it's 9. It's no change.
But being on at 9 is a little hard.
I think he just likes to start by saying it's...
a little hard. It's not hard. That's not the right word. It's... It's not hard.
You're fine. He's fine. Don't let him fool you.
I'm not. I'm okay. The whoopsick is here.
I just said nobody yet.
Well, there you have it. Did she hear you?
I don't know. But I said it specifically for you. I don't
Say
do
it
Polish.
again.
Now I'm going to freeze.
Mufasa. Hey, Sam, it's Taco from several years ago. It's great to see you. Good to see you, Taco. Yeah, I think I... Did you just send me a friend request on Facebook? Because I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure I don't know.
Let me double check.
Oh, there's the lemon seed.
You got it. You didn't choke on it. Yeah, Taco and Yoshi. Yep. Didn't burn too many bridges. What did you do, Taco? We're good, buddy. I have no idea what you're talking about, so. Cool beans, brother man. Dude, you need to stop with the googly eyes on your iguana, though, man.
I just glanced over it. That's pretty funny.
Stop with the googly eyes on your iguana, brother.
Okay.
That's cool.
On googly eyes. It's really cool. Or a bearded dragon?
I don't know.
I had to do an art project last week in which we had to put googly eyes on these projects.
Everything.
And I could not unpeel the stick from the back of the googly eyes. Like, I had...
That's what it's called. It's called the stick. Not the adhesive. Not anything. It's called the stick. Because she's used to talking to 3-year-olds. And that's what 3-year-olds understand. Take the stick off the back. Oh, okay. She comes home and says, I can't get the stick off. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I couldn't get the little tiny piece of paper microscopically stuck to the sticker off to remove them to stick it. And I had 30 sets of them to do. So that's 60 googly eyes. It took me hours.
Had to run errands this morning, Tom says, and was listening to Christian Board Gamers podcast. Was the interview of you cool?
Oh, that's good.
That was a fun podcast to be on. Joe and Ray are good dudes. We need to play Meek Heroes. That's what we need to do.
Okay, let's do that.
I told Joe I was going to do it. That was after Grand Con, for crying out loud, and we haven't done it yet, so we need to do it. Man, time flies. Holy crap, does time fly?
I know. We have a lot to do.
We always have a lot to do.
What do we have going on this week, my love?
This week, you sounded like Gollum there for a little bit. Just
sounded like Gollum?
pointing like, my love. Yes, you said that.
Yeah, but I meant it in a nice, sweet, endearing way, not a creepy way.
That was always...
So you think of me as Gollum.
No,
man, you are just
when you
mean.
said it...
I said my love.
When you said it that's what came to mind.
I'm going to put a lemon seed in your coffee for that.
Do not. Lemon seeds do not belong close anywhere near a claw. The whoopsix said, I did hear you.
See.
Thanks for accepting I used to write reviews, but had to step away due to mental health issues. Glad you're back then, bro.
Yeah, and take care of yourself first.
Glad you are back. When are the old style of the t-shirts going on sale? When I put this on, I knew Tom was going to ask about it because he asked about it the last time. I'm going to endeavor to get them up there this week.
This week. Did you hear that, Tom?
This week. I'll get them up there this week. I'll also put the stickers up next week, although we've got an idea, a possible idea for some of the stickers. We have to reach out to that lady here in town.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to work out because I don't even think people are going to really care about buying those things. But
they are cool.
But they are cool.
I've stickered all of my cups. I have 3 cups that I use throughout take to work. This is my double lemon, and then I have a single lemon and another single lemon size. And the only reason they're double and single lemon...
If her skin starts to have a yellow hue, you'll know what's going on.
I don't eat the peels. I'm fine. This water, it's really water, has 2 full lemons squeezed in it and some honey and hot water. But I've stickered all of my gear.
Go For It Painting is here. Good to see you. Thank you for being
here. Good morning.
Karen says, finally played Flamecraft last night with the family. We laughed so much I didn't care if I won. So much fun.
It is so much fun.
The names of the different shops.
No, and the names of the dragons.
The names of the dragons. They crack me up as well.
The names of the shops. What was it? It's not Taco Bell. It's Draco Bell.
Yeah, Draco Bell.
And then there's cinnamon rolls. It's
right over there. You can go get it if you want.
I still will have to dig for all the pieces.
You couldn't reach that.
No, I can't reach that.
I could reach it.
I mean, okay, the height I could reach.
No, but the table.
There's a table in front of it that's 2 feet deep. So here's the end of my reach, and now I have to go up. Nope, I can't reach it. But the one that was like Cinnabon, but it's not Cinnabon. It's, I don't know. That one was really funny. But Flamecraft is so cute. The art is so cute. The names of the little dragons are so funny.
Yep.
The fact that they're all different, like if you're in the bread dragon, they're all named different types of bread or different types of meat.
Taco says he's been out of the hobby so long, he has to catch up on all the new games.
Oh, yeah. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
don't.
Just don't.
Pick one at a time.
That's like drinking from the fire hose. Yay! It's not going to happen. Just take your time.
Yeah.
What I wasn't even out. I mean, I was out of the hobby. I was actually in the industry for 3 years, almost 4 years. And I felt like I was disconnected because so much had come out and I was head down working for the companies I was working for. And so much had come out. I mean, to the tune of, you're talking about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 games a year. So I was, let's just highball it. I was 15,000 games in the hole. There's no way I'm going to come back from that. So don't even think that way, bro. Just look at stuff.
Pick it back up.
Pick stuff up that looks interesting to you, and go with it.
And we're glad you're back.
Yeah. A person brought Splendor Duel at Inpatient, and it reignited that passion. Think I enjoy Splendor Duel more than Splendor. Never played Splendor Duel, but I know it's a 2-player version of Splendor. We don't own Splendor because we have oh gosh,
This is Sam struggling right here.
Yeah, it is.
Look at, there's the face.
There's a game that I really enjoy that everybody says, oh yeah, that's like Splendor. And I'm like, yeah, but better. I can't remember what it is now. So, oh well. Good afternoon, Vanessa says. Everybody says hello to Vanessa. Vanessa waves. Karen gives a red-handed wave. The Fedekeen, red hand, from the original Dune movie.
Back to Dune. Gosh. So we talked about that last week. We're done with that.
She's currently at games.
She's playing.
But she just arrived and she's eating lunch. So she decided to spend lunch with us.
I do love that. Thanks, Vanessa.
It's breakfast time for us, though.
I had breakfast. You had breakfast.
So did I.
Actually, all the kids got up on time and did their thing.
Here's my breakfast right here.
Mine was better.
This little cup. No, I disagree.
Sam has decided that if he mixes certain things together, it tastes just like cheesecake.
It is.
It does. It does.
Eric Summer doesn't believe me because I shared my concoction, and he was like, "There's no way."
Did he try it?
Actually tastes like cheesecake. No, because I didn't have it. But if you take vanilla, Too Good, Greek yogurt, put 2 tablespoons of crunchy peanut butter, and mix it in, then take the Catalina Crunch Cinnamon Toast. That's important. It has to be the Cinnamon Toast one. The Catalina Crunch Cinnamon Toast, half a cup, which is a normal serving for the Catalina Crunch. Mix it up. You're eating cheesecake.
I've tried it. It does taste like cheesecake.
It
and
does.
I don't understand how.
It even has the consistency of cheesecake. When the yogurt mixes with the peanut butter, it has that cheesecake consistency to it.
Yeah, I don't really know how, but
and
it
the
does kind of
taste
taste like
is
cheesecake.
almost spot on.
So he thinks
for
his
regular
cheesecake
New York
is better
cheesecake.
than my nice, happy...
I eat cheesecake for breakfast every morning. I'm happy. I'm good. But here's the cool thing about it. This little cup of Too Good yogurt has no less than 12 grams of protein in it. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter have about 8 grams of protein in it. And then the half a cup of Catalina Crunch has 10 grams of protein in it. So I can get 30 grams of protein out of this little cup.
That's amazing.
Every morning. So that's why I do it. And it's freaking awesome.
It's cheesecake for breakfast.
Cheesecake for breakfast.
I didn't have cheesecake for breakfast.
You know what?
I had avocado toast and egg.
You know what also tastes like cheesecake?
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
Yes.
Yeah, but you don't have all the carbs and all the calories.
And then no protein.
And you don't have any protein. Well, you might have some protein because it's cheese cake.
It's cream cheese, honey. It's not a lot of protein.
But it has some protein in it because it's cheese cake.
I think it would be like maybe 1 gram.
The moo-moos give you the protein through the milk too. I'm very curious on what game it might be. Ah, me too. Because I can't remember. I want to say Century Golem. I think that might be the one.
Oh, I love
And we love Century Golem.
We love
but
Century Golem.
It's golems and not fanciful dudes and gems and pictures and stuff. It might be that. Point City is similar to Splendor. It is not the one I was talking about, Vanessa. Now you got me
Vanessa,
thinking,
what are you
Sam,
playing
and I
today?
can't remember. I blame you, Sam. Thank you, Tom. I will accept that blame.
Vanessa, what are you playing today?
She's playing lunch right now.
Mm-hmm. That is a good question.
So what I figured we'd do today, Sniper Gotcha's here. Century Golem was called the Splendor Killer when it first came out. That's what it is then. Because I'm like, do I want to play Splendor, which is just a bunch of cards and poker chips, or do I want to play Century Golem Edition, which
with these
is
cool gems that are multifaceted.
Which is just cards.
I know, but I love it.
way better artwork, first of all.
I do love the art.
And
what
the
I love about
components
the
are
art
off
in
the-
this
off
game
the
is we've
charts.
played this game many, many, many times. And I'm still getting a card going, oh, look, he's saving the people from the fire in the field. Like, I'm still surprised at, oh, look what the golem is doing. Look.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd like
love
to
that game.
finally get Life of the Amazonia to the table. Also, Stone Spine Architects.
play that one.
Yeah, have you played Stone Spine Architects? I can't remember if you said you've played it before, but Stone Spine Architects is fabulous.
I like it.
We already got our Kickstarter copy in. And
Including
I know
the really
she
cute
did
plushie.
too. Yeah, she got it too. She got the plushie too. She's the reason why I got the plushie.
It's so cute.
Tom says he finally played that a couple weeks ago. Vanessa, I think I might like it more than Cascadia. Well, that's
saying a lot. Tom likes,
Well, I like Cascadia. I don't know that I would like Stone Spine better than Cascadia. I think maybe I do, but only because I think the scoring is simpler in Stone Spine.
yeah. I mean, they both have really cool features.
Yeah.
But I like Stone Spine Architects. It's fun.
Cool. Sniper Guy just said, we just finished Chapter 3 of Oathsworn last night. Man, am I hooked.
Ooh.
I want to play Oathsworn again. JT and I played it, I think, the first 2 chapters.
Yeah.
Online, live a few weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. I'd love to get that back to the table.
Fun.
No Life of the Amazonia, he says. Oh, okay. Well,
He was correcting himself.
yeah. He was correcting me because I thought he was talking about
Stone Spine, but he was talking about
Life of the Amazonia.
Sounds like a Wonder
I
Woman
was
thing
just
to me.
about to post that, Tom.
Sounds like a
Vanessa
Wonder
says.
Woman thing. I know it's not, but it could be.
It's not.
I'm just saying.
probably
We
got
have
it-
our one Wonder Woman game
No,
right
we
there.
have 2 Wonder Woman games.
We have 2 Wonder Woman games. Where's the other one? Oh, I do see it. We have 2. We have Challenge of the Amazons.
Which is the better game.
That one is a better game.
We
and
have-
then Wonder Woman card game. Wonder Woman 84
Yeah,
card game.
we have WW84, the card game, and then we also have the Challenge of the Amazons. Challenge of the Amazons from Ravensburger is much better game.
And it has minis.
Yeah. Yeah, little.
Not little minis, but they're...
Life of the Amazonia has some similarities to Cascadia. I bet you, I don't remember, but I bet you it has a parrot on the front. I bet you it has a macaw. Not a macaw, not a blue macaw, a parrot. Life, where am I? I'm on Board Game Geek. Don't tell me. Life of the Amazonia. You ready?
I don't see anything.
Nothing found. Yeah, it's right there. I must have spelled it wrong. I was right. Predictable people. Designing board game covers.
He's never designed a board game cover, so
I haven't.
don't let him judge.
I haven't. Sophia Kong. It's a pretty looking game, that's for sure. Check this out.
Ooh.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a very busy
It does
board.
kind of look like Cascadia, though.
Well, because it has
tiles.
hexes.
Yeah.
And animals on top, but it's like the toy version.
Oh, it looks fun.
Yeah, it does look good.
Maybe when we go to our next convention.
That looks better than Cascadia. The back of the
does look
box.
cool.
Build your own thriving jungle.
Ooh, I like it. I still think my mom would like Cascadia.
She wouldn't be able to get past the rules. And it's not that and that's not saying that she's not smart.
No.
She won't have the patience to do it. She doesn't want to sit down and play a game. And that one
And the kids would play, they want to play Century Golem with them. I think they could do that.
Yeah, maybe.
But Cascadia, I think she would like because it's so artistic.
That's really cool. The waterfall
really cool.
point tracks.
It's just so artistic. She would love that.
That's really neat.
My mom is super artistic. Super artistic. And also, she has a green thumb like nobody's business. She can keep anything alive and grow anything. And I can't even keep succulents alive in the window. My mom has this amazing green thumb. And is super artistic.
A scarlet macaw.
Yes, please.
Has some similarities to. Did you play Wild Serengeti? You're trying to create patterns much like Cascadia plus bag building. Okay. So you're putting things into a bag, and then later on you're going to pull stuff out of it, and that's what you're using to pull.
Cool.
That's what bag
Sounds
building
fun.
is. Wild Serengeti. Let's see. I have not played Wild Serengeti, but...
Oh, that's neat. That's a pretty picture.
This looks like... I mean, it has the same, like,
Waterfall.
plateau-looking, fall waterfall-looking thing. This looks like... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gunho Kim.
I remember when we lived in Alaska.
It's the same company, Sophia Khan,
cool.
same artist.
So neat.
But it just has a different designer, it looks like.
Nice. When we lived in Alaska, I think my mom was taking classes on art or just doing art, and she always had this big portfolio of her art, and I was just always amazed. She's very good. My Uncle Perry is also very, very artistic.
Yeah, he's super artistic.
Super artistic. I got none of that genes. I can't even draw stick figures. I really can't. When we play telestrations,
He's also a little gangsta as well. I got none of that genes.
I said that?
Yes.
Shut up.
Got none of that genes, yo.
None of the artistic ability that my family has. That was not passed down to me.
People are arriving, so I'm going to head out. Have a good day. See you, Vanessa. Have a good one.
Have fun.
Does your mom like Planted? I'm assuming she.
If it's a game, probably not. My mom doesn't play games.
That's true.
She plays Quirkle.
Planted, a game of nature and nurture.
I think she'd like the bonsai game.
That could be. That's simple enough, yeah. And again, I don't mean to say that she's dumb.
No,
That's
she's
not
not.
it.
She's not.
She's just not a gamer.
She's not a gamer.
She plays card games at best. Quirkle is still kind of a card game-ish type game.
It is. You're tiling.
So that's really all it is. But
yeah, that one looks too hard.
yeah, that's going to be too much probably.
But bonsai, I think she could play bonsai with us this week. So I'm excited.
I don't think they're going to play any games with us this week.
They might.
I'm just trying to be real.
I mean, we got a lot of things coming up this week. Mm-hmm. Today we have a first flag football game.
Yep.
Super excited for that. This afternoon. And then next week is our normal craziness of a week. But my parents are coming into town on Thursday.
Yep. And
they will be with us through the weekend. And I'm super excited. Daphne has her big Wenatchee competition on Saturday, next Saturday. And my parents will be there in town to watch that. So we'll be hanging out at the high school probably for hours to watch all the teams compete. Or at least I will. Depending on if there's another flag football game, we might have to balance around. But I'm super excited to have my parents come and visit for a couple of days. Mm-hmm. And I'm off on Friday, so I can spend some time with them.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm trying to work ahead here while you're talking.
What are you working on, my love?
No, I'm just trying to look up the name of that game. Give me that black box.
This black box?
Yeah, what does it say?
Curse Fear?
Japanese spiritual memory game. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about some of the games that it didn't come up. Let me see. Der Spieler mit den wenigsten Flugchips gewinnt. Wer kann überleben? The player with the least cursed chips wins. Can you survive? So I'm imagining it is called. I don't know.
Flugchips?
Flugchips are fear chips, I think. But maybe it's Fluke.
This is riveting content, honey.
No, it is. It is. It is. I know. So keep talking.
Well, I want to see what we're looking at.
There you go.
It says Curse Fear.
Curse words. That's a game.
No, I don't want to play that. Curse Fear, Japanese spiritual memory game.
Well, I can't find it on here, but anyway.
20 minutes, 2 to 5 players, ages 8+.
Yeah. So you can download the manual. Great. That means the manual is probably not in the box. So what we're doing here is we're looking at some games that we got sent by the Dice Tower.
That Sam will be reviewing.
To do reviews on the Dice Tower. This is what they do. And this has not changed. Whenever we have games that, for whatever reason, have not been played and or reviewed, they put them all on a spreadsheet.
Yep.
And then they let all of their contributors pick which ones they want.
Yeah.
I was the last one to look at this.
Totally fine.
Spreadsheet. I missed getting Borderlands.
Oh, no.
Mr. Torg's Arena of Badassery, which would have been perfect. And Graham Anderson, you better do a good job of it, sir.
Can you use your little knife or something? What is going on over there?
It was just a stuck package. Oh. Here are your fluke chips. I don't know what fluke means.
Fear.
Maybe.
Curse?
They spared no expense. Don't put in mouth.
What is it? It's dark. Why is it all dark?
Don't put in mouth. Don't put in mouth.
Oh, they're scary.
It's called, it has the word curse, fear on it. And it has a whole bunch of zombie hands reaching up. What did you expect?
I didn't expect that.
She got scared.
That one's not scary. Show me the one that I saw. No, where's the other ones? Go to the one I saw.
I'm going to get there. It's not super scary.
It is super scary. It's like a little kid.
Isn't.
There's a little kid
so
holding a stabby knife with blood on it.
So this is the game we're talking about. It's Curse Fear. And so here are the pictures that are on the backs of the cards.
That say do not eat.
Yeah, the cards say do not put it in your mouth. So that's one picture there. Can you see that?
No.
Maybe.
Can you use your phone?
No, I'll go zoom in just a minute. I'll put these out here and we can just zoom in on them.
It's like a dead body in water.
Yeah.
That's kind of spooky, but it's not as spooky as the one I found. Oh, yeah, no, they're getting creepier. Oh, yeah, see? No, creepy.
It's not that creepy.
It's literally like...
It's not even a real baby. It's a mannequin, like a baby doll face.
Yeah, it's like a Chucky.
That's the one that made her jump.
Yeah, it's scary. It's like a kid face with a scary stabby knife. And blood on it? No, I think this is scary.
I'll scoot in a little bit so people can see.
Look, it's spooky.
Let's see, exit that. All right. Do that.
Tom said Jessie is so funny.
I know, she is.
I'm not, but I have genuine responses. That is scary.
It's not that bad.
Look, it is super scary. It's like a child mannequin Chucky doll with a stabby thing.
Brad is here. Hello. Didn't see you. My boys don't start till end of summer. This is
flag football.
This is flag football. Yeah, this isn't flag football. Yeah, this is spring. And fall is tackle. And
I'm sorry. I think it's scary. Are you back on the big screen? No, you're on the screen. You gotta switch back to the other screen. I think it's scary, by the way.
Sniper Guy just says, I am super non-artistic. I have aphantasia to the 100th degree, too tough to imagine anything.
Oh, so you can't. Isn't that where you can't visualize?
Sure.
Things? Haha. Go back to the big screen.
In a minute. I haven't even showed all the stuff yet.
Oh my goodness. There's more scary stuff?
No, there's
a
a circle. Is
okay,
that?
that's not scary. Oh, there's kind of a creepy thing in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, there's kind of a creepy thing, but it's not as scary as the little stabby child.
So it also gives a delineation on how many of each card is in the game. There's a how to play video.
Cool.
Game manual is a page.
Well, it won't be hard.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's hard, but
until they
it's
set
a
up
memory game. So you arrange all of the spirit cards,
right.
and you're trying to match them.
The problem is, I don't.
But the curse chips have something to do with something, so I guess you're passing off your curses, trying to get rid of them or something to that effect. So anyway, we'll be getting this one to the table.
One out, even though it's spooky.
It's not. It just has some weird pictures in it.
Clearly.
But it's a Japanese game.
I'm excited about this.
They love their horror.
Do they?
They do.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they do. Why does this not all fit back in here? What? Okay, I guess it does. There we go. All right, so that is
Fear.
Curse Fear, or
cool.
Fear Curse. Creative House Cues. All right, so that's one. What's the next one?
You want me to bring it?
Just pick one. Sure.
Okay, I'm picking the ones on top.
I gotta get the. Go ahead and put it down. Show it. Say the name.
Invasion Free State.
And.
Oh dear.
This one I actually did pick. I did actually pick this one. I didn't. I mean, I picked the other one too, but for the novelty of it. So we're down here, baby. That's too big. I gotta back up a little bit now.
I'm just making sure Sam's getting up and down and up and down and doing what he's supposed to. Yep. I don't do any of this techie stuff.
Are converging against me.
Well, I might be. I think your fancy knife is kind of nice. Is it breaking already? No, it's just stuck.
No, it's not breaking.
It's like got stuff stuck to it.
All right. So, Invasion Free States by Lotapalit and Timu Violin. So that's what the back of the game looks like. They might look like aliens to us, but they bleed. Believe me, I've seen it. I was sent here to tell you that all over the world, people are arming themselves against the alien threat. You must do your part here in Maryland. Maryland? Maryland? Of all places, Maryland. Okay, fine. We're few, but we can win this war as long as we're united. Keep your head down. Caught in the open, you will be dead.
I want to know why your invasion guy had a voice from 1800 miners.
1800 miners?
He's like a Wild West guy.
I don't know. Why not?
I don't know.
He's that dude.
He's that dude. Guy, he looks kind of...
He's that guy.
Look at his dog, man.
Yeah.
Go, Vargan. That's not
Pardon
Vargan.
You.
That is not Vargan. JT has a big ratty dog.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look like that dog on the front.
So
he looks like
what goes where? So you have kind of a...
how to put it back in the box?
How to put it back in the box. That's cool.
Nice.
You have a bunch of tiles.
You just flung something.
Oh. There's a standee.
But you need it.
Yeah, I will. So these are just a bunch of tiles with boards, board tiles, but they are double-sided with houses and yards and all that other kind of stuff. So, oh, Strider, goodness gracious.
Oh, these are kind of nice. I think they're wood.
That's funny because how to store everything didn't I mean, it had a... Oh, okay, there it is.
There's more.
So you actually have to put... You have to put the
thing together.
The thing together. Got it. Okay. Well.
And then it'll tell you how to store it.
Then it'll tell you how to store it.
It has some nice light wood dice. They're very light.
Yeah, I don't like light wood dice. But
very,
again, I'm not trying to be, poo-pooey about it. Anyway, this is the rule book. I'd just like to show the rule book to you.
Oh, see, look, it's bargain.
Yep, it does kind of look like bargain.
That
Mission bridge. These look like scenarios. So, all right, cool. Scenario driven. I'm down. What have we got here? We've got. That looks super involved as far as. I know.
I'm like, don't put it together. I don't. Oh my.
Okay. I got to pop one of these out to see how it goes together. So I'm just going to do one of them right now to see what it does. So it looks like you fold here, fold there. Okay. Well, that's not too shabby, to be honest with you. I kind of like that. And then this pops in right here. So you have a little stand. Oh, that didn't work out. Now did it?
I don't think you did it right.
Did I not? I probably didn't. Let me see. But it's got to be because it fit, right? Maybe, I don't know. That goes in there, definitely. That's what that's made to do. This is definitely made to do that. This is definitely the way it's supposed to be. Let me see. Hold on. Move. Yeah.
It stands.
It's supposed to be. It stands, but it's backwards on the bottom. Why is it backwards on the bottom?
I don't know, but it hurts my brain.
Oh, I get it. It's supposed to sit down there, and it's a shield. Oh, I get it. I get it. I figured it out, Mama. See? So you look in, and it's a shield, and you can do different things inside there, and people can't see what you're doing because you have to look at it this way. And I'm doing stuff in here. See that?
Yeah.
That's what that does. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that component. That's a really cool thing. Maybe I'm just easily amused. And that just has background information that you're not going to need during the game. But it's thematic.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. I like it. I like that. Now I'm more interested in this game. Just because of that one thing. That's how I roll. So get over it. The rule book is all in there. So not bad. Not bad. I like it. But we're going to put everything back in here for right now so that we can move on to the next thing, yeah? Put that in there. And then this in here. So that was Invasion, Free State. Let's see here. Let's go back. Mini unboxing. Let's see. I think I missed something. Name just rolls off the tongue. Yep. With you doing top 10s by year, are there any years that you think you might have difficulty coming up with 10 games? Well, the reason we started with, I think, 2008 is because JT couldn't find anything before that. I could probably go back to 2005, but JT didn't really start playing games until about 2008, 2009. Maybe even 2010, but he's found games back. So that's one of the reasons why we started with, I think, 2008, was because JT couldn't really come up with anything after, before that, which is fine. No, that's not a disparaging comment towards JT. It's just, that's when he got into gaming. Got the bottom of the barrel. Yes, that is correct. Jessie is so funny. David Brownlee is here. Howdy, slept in today. That's okay. Thank you for being here, David. Child looks happy to me, Sniper Gotcha says.
No. No. That was a
Look
scary
at its
time.
lovely smile.
That is a scary thing.
Karen says, looks like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
I already know the rating on this one with the trill in Sam's voice, LOL. Arm yourself before there is an emergency. It's easier, not actually a prepper. All right. Is Invasion Free State a co-op? I don't know. I didn't actually read the book.
It didn't say.
It's a fast-paced urban combat game for 2 to 4 players. Each mission alien resistance factions conduct combat against each other in a desolate district of suburban Annapolis. Both sides make simultaneous tactical choices, and reacting to your opponent's moves quickly and decisively is the only way to turn the tide of battle.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's designed in Finland and made in Germany. There's that. Let me get to the rule book here. It doesn't seem like it is because there was a scenario book. So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it isn't. No, it says choose player teams. So some players are going to be alien, some players are going to be the resistance. So it doesn't sound like it's cooperative.
It's a battle.
So, but that actually sounds cool. Now this one I totally picked because this is the miniature pack for V Commandos / V Sabotage. They had to change the name to V Sabotage because there was some
legal
app game
there's
somewhere that nobody knows about anymore that is called V Commandos. And it was too close, so they had to change it to V Sabotage. So there you have it. Crap, this needs to go in Invasion. So I'll put it over there. Let's see here. This one looks okay. Looking forward to the review. Thank you, Sniper Gotcha. I am too. Good morning. Did you fold it the wrong way? No, I didn't. Hope everyone's having a good day. Lewis is here. Yes, Spurs fan. Good to see you, buddy. Will the shield go back in the box without breaking it down? That I don't know. That's something I'll be looking at later on.
But there were pictures on how to load it all in.
So I'm assuming that there might be. Whether it will or not, I have no idea. After seeing the components, I'm thinking not a co-op. Yep, Tom was right. Sniper Gotcha. Well, dice are hidden in Sky Team and still co-op, so it maybe still is.
Oh, that's true. Dice are hidden in the Sky Team thing.
Have you taught Jessie commission yet for a live play later? No, not yet, but we will.
He made the face, so
I hope Jessie is feeling better. I was struggling with my own allergies and coughing too much. I had to get the OTC meth behind the pharmacy counter so I can breathe.
Yeah.
Predaporter is high on my list. Ooh, Predaporte. I don't own that game. Yeah, it would be too much for you anyway.
See, he knows me.
It's too much for me. But I do like the game. For a heavy Euro, it is very thematic, and it was fun, but it's not one I'm going to buy.
I am feeling better. Thank you.
Yep. So this... Yeah, go ahead.
Back to normal-ish life. Last week I was a little too sick, but...
So she went to the walk-in. I don't know if we said this.
Yeah.
She went to the walk-in, and we found out that she has bronchitis.
Which is fine.
And
it's fine.
This is Jessie to a T.
It's fine. I'm fine.
My lungs are attacking me, but yeah, I'm fine.
My hands are numb, but it's fine.
Right. But anyway, so
I got some medicine.
She's
I'm
got
feeling
some
better.
steroids. She's got some Delsum. She's got a bunch of different
I'm
stuff
just
that she's
drinking
taking.
my lemon water still.
Yep. So I did get a copy of V Sabotage as well, but it also came with the miniature pack. So we're going to take a look at the miniature pack here. We're not going to worry about V Sabotage because it has already been opened, and I've already given V Sabotage in its V Commandos form the full review with the Dice Tower, which is why the box has a Dice Tower seal of excellence on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there you have it. I'm dying, but I'm fine, Spurs fan says. Yeah, see?
I'm fine.
That's basically what it is. I still think of it more as V Commando than V Sabotage. Well, it's because that's what...
It's the same thing. It's just different.
Yeah, just a different... Oh, crap.
I was just about to say, I think that package is open.
Oh, well. It's something for our kitties. For our kitty and our puppy to chew on later.
It looks like the silicone bag has
Pop.
There are little pieces everywhere.
Yes, so we'll have to be careful to pick those up afterwards. Remind me to do that.
I will remind you.
So, no, you won't. All right, so
That's true.
The pack comes with a whole bunch of tokens. First of all, let me go ahead and slip on down.
Hit your picture-in-picture.
And picture-in-picture is correct. So there we go. You got the rules. That's what that says. So you have the rule book for the miniature pack here. So you got that. And then we have a whole bunch of tokens. And these are all punching out pretty easily. So I just try to do at least one. These are going to be, it looks like, just different doors and whatnot. So that's what that is. We're not going to punch all of them out. Wow. That's cool. Anyway, I'm not going to do all of this stuff, but because most of it is just... But I do like the artwork. Dude, it looks really cool. So, that looks really cool. Top down, that's a silo. Another silo. And they're double-sided. So, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So this is from the same group that does... Oh, what is that? It actually gives you a spot to put all of your miniatures on. So you know which miniature is which. Sweet. More tokens.
More boards.
More boards. So...
That's cool.
Those are motorcycles. Top-down motorcycles. That's pretty neat. What's on the other side?
Like a bunker or a thing.
Ooh, look at that cliff.
I know, that's cool.
That cliff is cool with a little bay area there. That's neat. Trees and so forth. So, again, just trying to show off the artwork that's on this stuff. Now, we get to the good stuff. We'll get all this stuff out of the way. Let's put that over there, on top of there. And so, does this have little stickers on it? Yes, of course. No, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. All right, good, 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 good. I hate it when they have little stickers on them. I don't like it. So we have some more British. And it looks like, what is that? What is that? Is that Czechoslovakia? Looks like Czech, right? And then Russia. So anyway, unit cards. There we go.
Very detailed minis.
And look at these bags. One of the things from, oh yeah, these are cool bags. Oh man. One of the things that I didn't like about the game was that the bags that came in the game were just like super crappy from the first version, but these are freaking wicked. Super cool. An enemy's bag and the equipment bag looks super awesome. So we've got, oh, that's gonna have to get some water. Yeah, that got bent pretty bad. But there's little MG42s out here. That's not at all what an MG42 sounds like. And then sandbags, yeah, go ahead and pull those out. Move this. Little sandbag minis. So, yeah, I'll just pull one out. Then German gods and a bunch of different poses. Those are actually looking pretty good.
They look cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Officer. Go get them. Bring them back. And these look like some of the allied dudes. He's like leaning way back.
He does have a little bit of a lean.
A Russian sniper. Or a sniper. Looks like one of the Brits. Throwing a grenade. That's cool. These are really nice minis too. I mean, super nice. Let me see if I can get... Here, can you hold that? Maybe open the second one, because I got representatives from all of that in there. Let me see, where's my phone? See if I can get my phone in here so I can bring you guys in on this.
These pieces are everywhere.
Cancel. Let's see.
You want me to pull out some of these? Is that what you were saying, darling?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my phone is not playing well with this right now. So let me just go ahead. Yeah, just pull some of them out. I'll move the camera in. I'll zoom in. Just so that we can get it. I know I'm gonna have to fix the focus. I know. There we go. That gives you a good idea of how. Let me see. Maybe I can get closer. What?
David Brownlee says, might be that the coffee hasn't kicked in, but I'm tempted to pretend V to the rest of my V nouns for the remainder of the V chat.
There, that's about as good as it'll get.
Nice looking V game.
V game. Yeah, V game is right. All right, so yeah, that looks pretty good. That's pretty good. Just give you an idea.
I just took out two.
You took out two.
Yeah, those so I can put them back in the right.
Those
spots.
Are both basically. Those are indicative of the different things. Like maybe we have a. I don't know what this thing is. Oh, it's a siren.
This is why Sam is amazing.
Achtung! Yep. So here are the MG42s. And a little thing right there. Anyway, yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd.
You make me laugh, though. I like the sounds he makes.
Yep. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this one. What is your fave dudes on a board game? I don't really have a favorite one. I have a whole lot of ones that I like. So, Karen asks, do you sweeten your lemon water, and with what?
Honey.
Yep, she does.
I do. The juice, this one has about, I don't know, 24 ounces, I guess. And I did juice of 2 lemons and a tablespoon or 2 of honey. Mm-hmm. And it's with hot water. I don't just drink pure lemon juice. That's gross. But if Sam were to try this, he wouldn't even, he can't even.
No, I don't.
He also won't drink the vinegar water.
Oh my gosh. That is like, if you want somebody to stay away from you, drink the vinegar water. Vinegar water.
We have some out there. It's good.
It's gross.
My mom drinks vinegar water every morning.
Yes, I am going back to childhood playing with the army men.
I know. Did you hear his little noises?
I do. Does that make these V-minis?
Yes. V-minis.
V-minis. Let's see. Maybe never played it, so looking forward to a playthrough of V-Sabotage. Well, here's the thing. I was talking about this earlier, and briefly. This is basically the same game as Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. It's basically the same game, just with a World War II theme on it instead of the Assassin's Creed theme. It uses the same system of movement, of stealth, and all of that kind of stuff. It just has a World War II theme on it. So if you have seen a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, you've kind of basically seen a playthrough of V-Sabotage. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do a playthrough of V-Sabotage, especially with the minis now. That's definitely going to happen because I also need to get... Are you having...
They don't. Oh, they think maybe...
She's playing with the Army men now, too.
In a different way. I'm trying to put them back in.
Yep. So these go up here in the corner. And then that dude doesn't go there. He doesn't go there. He doesn't go there. He doesn't go there. Oh, maybe he does. Yeah, he does. This guy goes down here with all the other people that are crouching. Like that. She's going to go right there.
He's much better at this than I am.
He's going to go right there. And
I'll sit and do a puzzle,
he's got
but
this thing because
like...
it's got that little thing going off to the side. So he gets that right there. And this is the dude that's like...
Leaning back.
Leaning back. So that's
he's better
pretty
at that.
Cool. We're just putting these back in so that we can make sure that everything gets back in the box.
Oh, you have the lid.
I have the lid, yeah. That can go right there. Those can get folded up right there. So we've got plenty of stuff to go through. Anyway, I was really, when I saw this one on
the sign up,
I immediately went for it because sabotage. Oh, nope, that's not right. There's the thing. There it is, right there. Just like that. And that goes on top, and then put all these back in there, and that should be good. The V siren is a problem in a stealth game. Probably should take that out with a V grenade first. A V grenade.
I know, he said he was...
You're really leaning into that, David. Funny. Watched your Assassin's Creed playthrough. Yep, there you go. Do you think you will ever move back to San Antonio after your children are grown adults? Funny you should mention that.
I wouldn't mind going back. I wouldn't mind living in San Antonio.
Funny you
I
should
would live
mention
anywhere
that.
with Sam.
We have talked about it, but
that's still like 100 years away.
It's not 100 years away. Aiden is our youngest, and
he's only in 8th grade. He's in
so
7th grade.
It's only 5 years. Think about that for just a
second.
second.
He's in 7th grade.
I understand. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. That's
Right.
5 years.
So maybe in 6 years or so we'll
Well,
figure
I don't know
something
about
out.
that fast. Because we don't know where he's going to go to college. So, I don't know. All that to say, we've talked about
that, though, for
we
sure.
have no plans.
No. We're here. We are Wenatchee people for a long time.
Yep.
But maybe in the future, yeah, sure.
Looking nice, looking for a V game through.
V game.
All right, David, you need to drink some more coffee. Stat. Saw the exact moment Jess realized kids will be out possibly in 5 years. Yep, I did too. You were like, ding, light bulb.
Hey, let's go. Let's pack. Let's go.
Yep. We
can sell the house right now. No, I like living in this Wenatchee Valley, though. I really...
Mm-hmm.
I moved here...
It's not a bad place
without
to live.
knowing where I was moving, and I couldn't
cheap.
be happier.
It ain't cheap, but I know there's a lot of other places that are much more expensive.
Yeah. Do you want me to get another one? Do we still have time or no?
Yeah, we still have plenty of time. We've only been doing this for an hour. Now this is another one that I picked specifically because of who made it, and that is Board and Dice. Board and Dice is a great company, but this is not their normal fare. Their normal fare is games like Origins First Builders. What was the other one? Oh, Snapdragon. Why is my brain not functioning well today? Board and Dice, Origins First Builders. The Standing Army in China. What are they called? The statues, a bunch of statues. The Terracotta Army. They did that one as well, which is another heavier type game. So this is not their normal fare. But here's what it says. This is a standalone game. No 7th Sea books are required to play it. Have fun. So here we go. Hurry. From what you've heard in the inn of the Dragon Steel Shield can be found in Nulrode. But the Inquisition is already on their way. You're lucky they chose to use the roads. You can overtake them using the shortcut. A few hours, 2 terrified settlements, and 1 totally honorable saber duel. Later, you are here. The village looks boring, but there is an old pagan chapel, seemingly sealed tightly. Sneaking in is not an option, so it's time to get these doors opened. Complexity level is 3 out of 4. But it's an escape room type thing. That's why I wanted to get it, because I thought you would like it, and I thought the other kids would like it because it's an escape room type
thing.
I
kind of like that thing.
So that's what we're doing. And you also liked the Unlock series, which is kind of like an escape room. But it's we had specifically the Star Wars one, so that's why I was looking forward to getting this one. 7th Sea side quest.
Designed by Lock Me.
Designed by Lock Me, escapetales.com. Browse and book escape rooms at www.lock.me.
We did an escape room in, I don't know, November, December-ish?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
In Leavenworth, and that was really fun with the kids.
So it's for 1 to 4 players and takes 1.5 to 2 hours, and it's for 14 plus. So it's about the same time as a
game. All
as
the games we play.
So here's the thing with opening this up is that we probably can't show you much, but here's the box cover. First of all, is that? Oh, I have the box. I was like, I thought I had it right side up. There we go. So here we go. We have 7 Seas Side Quest by Board and Dice. And so when you open it up, it says this little thing here that says Start Here. So again, we're not going to move any of this because we don't want any spoilers or anything like that. But the game has no rule book. You can just open it up and start playing. To start the game, make sure all the cards in the deck are in ascending order, going by the numbers in the upper right corner, and then start reading cards. Card introduction 1. Follow the instructions on the card.
Oh.
So you just open it up and you start playing.
Okay.
So here are some of the different components. Oh, that looks interesting. Kind of. It's got these little, almost like Norse runes on one side, but they're not. They look like it, though. Small little tokens. Looks like maybe...
a couple standing things.
Doors, maybe. These are statues. They look very Norsey. He doesn't look very Norsey.
He looks like a pirate.
He looks like a pirate. So anyway, you got that stuff. And then here is the... Oops. What does that say? Spoiler alert!
Don't read it.
Don't read it. I know. I was telling you, don't do it. Why did you do that, Jessie?
We'll play this with the kids tonight.
Don't look through... it says don't look through the deck.
Then don't do it.
I'm going to look through the deck.
No.
I'm going to look through the deck.
You cheater.
You can't stop me.
Why you got to be so cheaty?
I'm not going to look through the deck. But it says here, do not look through the deck of cards.
See?
Until the game tells you to.
Then don't.
So I'm not going to. But here it says Introduction 1, Welcome. Side Quest is a... Side Quest 7th Sea is a puzzle game in the world of 7th Sea, a famous RPG system. Owning any of the 7th Sea books is not required to play. Have fun. Go to the next card. Introduction 2.
Don't. Let's do it with the kids.
It said to follow the instructions, though.
But we're not playing it right now.
Okay, fine.
Put them in the bag.
All right. Yeah, we'll put it in a bag.
So you won't be tempted.
You got it?
Yes.
All right. Fine. Gosh. So boring. So, there you have it. That is 7th Sea, so we'll get that played pretty soon. Go back up top. Saw the exact... Okay, we already said that. Played Board and Dice Windmill Valley. Liked it a lot. I saw Windmill Valley at Dice Tower West, and I really wanted to demo it, but I didn't have.
You didn't get to.
I didn't get to. I was about to say I didn't have the time, but I did have the time. I just didn't choose to do it on that. It didn't coincide. Hello, guys. Al Hernandez is here. Sam, I think you are the only one I've ever seen cover the game Tannhäuser. I gave the game, but don't know how to play it or why it just disappeared. Huh? Don't know how to play it or why it just disappeared. I don't understand that statement. Well, it is a hard to find game. Is that what you're talking about? That it just disappeared? I do have a copy of it. I can't reach to pull it out right now, but we could do a playthrough of it. So maybe
and then
we
could learn how to play it.
Yeah, we're going to start doing Throwback Tuesdays.
Yes, I love it.
So we'll do that. Winter in the Northwest isn't horrible. It's just meh for 3 months. The rest of the year makes up for it, though. That is correct.
We're a little better in the Northwest.
3 out of 4 is a 3.75 out of 5, Jesse. It's a trap. Looks like a choose-your-own-adventure game like Cartaventura. Everybody loves a pooper. That's why we invited you. Party pooper. Let the man look at the next card.
No. You have to do it when you're playing.
All right. What's the next one we got?
Yeah. Minnow.
Yeah, minnow dice.
Minotaur. So
because it's a
dice.
minotaur. So we're looking at
minnow
dice. This is a 3 to 6 player game. 30 minutes long, ages 8 and up.
Is that Korean?
Yes. And you know what it says?
No.
I gotta flex a little bit. Sorry. All right. So yes, this is Korean right there, right up here.
Thank you.
And it literally says what this says over here. It says "mi no daisu," and that's how they transliterate. They just use the sounds that they have in their own language in Hangul to spell out whatever this says. So minnow dice, mi no daisu, daisu. So it's pretty fun.
So who makes this game? What is this game?
Playtay. Playtay is the company name right down there at the bottom. So we'll put this kind of like right there. Comes with a really nice dice bag. Boom. Or a bag. I don't know what kind of dice it is. But then it also comes with these things. I actually broke this open the other day because I wanted to play it with just me and Jess, but then I noticed it was a 3-player only game. So everybody's going to have their own little... this is like a little pop-up type thing.
Oh, okay.
Where you have your own little shield here. Get it to where it's on the thing. But you have all of the different dice faces that are here. And it's the Griffin player. Green is the Griffin player. And then on the inside, it basically has all of the different dice combinations again on the board. So everybody has their own little thing. You see that? So that's that. Then there's all of these different dice, along with a brown one. I don't know why that wasn't included in this bag. Probably because it can't fit. Anyway, you get all these dice here. And these are actually pretty nice. They look a little bit on the less expensive side as far as dice are concerned, but I think they're good. I like them. I like them.
Well, I thought it was funny that we got this game and Stonestein Architects.
In the same day.
In the same day.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, we got a little Minotaur theme going on.
Oh, brown one's not going to fit. Now, watch this.
What kind of magic voodoo? You're going to have to press it. It's not going to work. Didn't work.
It will.
Didn't.
It's going to get in there.
It didn't. It didn't.
It will. It will.
It will not.
Oh, well, it didn't. Didn't work. But anyway, everything will still fit in the box.
Yes. You're missing one.
It's all good. I know. But anyway, we'll get this one to the table pretty quick as well. It looks like a very simple game.
Okay.
It doesn't look very difficult at all. And this barely fits in the box when you don't have those dice flat. Barely, barely, barely. But that is from Korea. That's one of the reasons I picked it. Because I like Korean games. Let's see here. Go back
Catch
up
back
top
up.
for a little bit. Yep, catch back up. Does it get very cold there, and does it snow a lot or just rain? Where we are, we get a fair amount of snow.
We do
Not
get a fair
a
amount.
whole lot, but we get a fair amount of snow. But we don't get a whole lot of rain.
We do not get a lot of rain over here, actually.
It's pretty even.
The state is kind of divided by the mountains.
Yep.
Ow, Strider, you're smushing me. And on the east side of the mountains, we are drier. We do not get as much rain, and we get more seasons.
Spurs fans, some snow, some rain, depends on, Karen says, rather, talking to Spurs fan. Some snow, some rain, depends on how warm the year is. This year, mostly rain.
Yeah.
And that's probably from the other side. We did get a fair amount of snow, not a lot, but we got some
We still
snow.
have a couple of weeks left of winter, you guys. Let's just, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Next week, like this past week, we were up in the upper 60s and low 70s.
Yeah.
I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah,
it was
nice.
great. Next week, it's going to go back down to 30s.
Yep.
So, will it snow? Maybe. I doubt it. But it could.
It snows when my parents come.
What was it,
move,
2
it'll move.
Easters ago?
And
Two
we got-
Easters ago,
we
we
got
got
hammered
2 feet of snow
in one night.
the first week of April.
Yeah, it was like April.
Because it was
12th
that
or
it was that
something.
day
like,
it was that year where Easter was like a week into April,
Yeah.
and it snowed a week before Easter, and our church was going to have Easter out of the fairgrounds, outside, and we were like, our pastor, he lives
best
up in
video.
Sunny Slope.
It was the best.
No, not
no,
Sunny
no,
Slope,
he
but
doesn't,
anyway,
but-
he was like up in the mountains, snow everywhere,
right.
Fake shivering.
Right. It was so funny.
We want to invite all you guys to our Easter services out at the fairground.
Outside at the fairgrounds.
It's gonna be nice and warm. It was so funny.
And it did. It was nice. It was a beautiful day, actually. I got sunburned
Yeah,
day.
it was.
It was a beautiful day.
Literally, the snow cleared up
the day before.
the day before
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like clear skies and sunny.
And warm. It was lovely.
It was super cool. Seeing the game from Korea made me think, are there any games you played in Korea that you like that you haven't seen in the States? Actually, no. A lot of the games that we played that were in Korea, and those that were made by games like Korea board games and stuff like that, they were brought over into Korea from Germany or from the States or something like that. They kind of brought them over there. I don't remember any games that I played over there that I haven't been able to play anywhere else. But Korea was the first place that I was introduced to the idea of a board game cafe. I had never seen those before in my life, and neither had any of us, because that was kind of at the beginning of that phenomenon. But they went over and above. A lot of their board game cafes were really nice. David Brownlee says it's just overcast with a threat of drizzle, no major cold snaps, no heavy snow, just an extended wait for the sun to return.
Yeah.
A good
right.
time to visit Texas, but I wouldn't move. Al Hernandez says, I have the game, but I don't know why it's hard to find anybody covering it, because it's old. That's the long and the short of it. It's an older game. It's a discontinued game. Fantasy Flight has had more than ample opportunity to continue making stuff for it, and they just don't. So it's a dead game, and they're not producing any more of them, I don't think.
So you might have to cover it for him so he can learn how to play.
So that's something that we could do, because we're all about covering the old stuff just as well as the new stuff. So hard to know the rule and buy expansions, that's true. Generally speaking, the expansions that you can buy just give you more units to use. So I think there are 2 expansions that are bigger boxes that come with different maps. And those will come with different rules on how to use the scenarios and how to use the new soldiers and units that come in that box. But generally speaking, the smaller boxes, they just come with more units, and it comes with pamphlets, really, not really rule books on how to use those characters, but that's generally it for Tannhäuser. But I've had it for like 6 years and only tried to play it once, failed. Well, it is a little bit of an eccentric system, but it's not difficult, so we'll try to get it to the table. Eastern Washington has real seasons. That is correct, David.
We do.
That's one of the reasons why we love living in Eastern Washington.
I love living where I live.
Not the other side. First day of spring was the 19th. Whatever.
I know, but you see, we're in this little false spring thing that we get. So everybody, we get like a week where everybody goes, hallelujah, put the snow pants away. We don't need the boots. All the parents at the preschool take all their snow pants home.
Yeah.
And then we get hit by another 2 weeks of really cold, wintry, stormy, snowy weather.
Is there a good board gaming community in the Northwest area? Actually, on the other side of the mountains,
right, there are
a large number of, wow.
I don't know what happened there, sorry.
Little Miss Snorts a lot.
I don't know what's going on, sorry.
On the other side of the mountains, there's a rather prolific board gaming scene. There's a lot of shops over there. Over here on the eastern side of the mountains,
there's
not a lot. There's some, but there's not a lot. And there's even fewer really good stores. There's a decent store that's really kind of more focused on miniatures, Warhammer 40K, Lock and Load, that type of stuff. In Ellensburg, there's another shop that's like 2 blocks away from that shop that's like has a crap ton of Funko Pop miniatures, a bunch of comic books, and some board games.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool, but that's more like a pop culture type store rather than just a board game store.
There used to be a good store in Spokane called Auntie's and B-Side Games.
Yeah.
But Auntie's was pretty good.
So.
But we don't really have a lot.
Yeah, I mean, really, on the eastern side, there's just not a whole lot of.
We also have less population.
True.
So.
But it doesn't mean we shouldn't have a good store.
I agree.
So let's see here. Sam has done a few videos on some of the local shops here, Mox and Zulus. Yep, Mox and Zulus are
good shops.
Zulus is probably my favorite out of those two. Mox's boarding house isn't bad, don't get me wrong at all. But Zulus just has a little bit more of a community vibe to it. Mox has more of a business vibe going on. People that work there are good. They're nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say anything discouraging. I'm just trying to explain the difference between the two. So,
Around the Table.
Around the Table, also a nice shot. I've been there. Around the Table is actually where I bought the copy of Tannhäuser that I have. I found it on their used games, because they buy used games and then they resell them. And I think they give their customers store credit when they buy. So that's a pretty cool system as well. But Around the Table is also a cool shop. Yeah, I haven't done a video about them, but
we could.
Man, but getting over there, it's a 3-day process.
Pretty much.
It's a 3-day process. You have to travel over there, spend a day there, and then either drive back that night or something. It's a process. Sniper Gotcha says has to head out. See you later, buddy. My son is coming to visit. We are heading out to the range.
Oh, I like that idea.
That's a cool one. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. All right. What do we got? We got anything left? What you got there? Little lemon seed lady? And you're just going to put it right there on top of all that spit?
Well, I don't know where to put it. Hold that.
I'm not going to hold that. See, look, you found something. The advantage of Mox is the attached cafe has a full menu and drinks, also only 5 minutes away. Well, here's 5 minutes away from you.
That's a big
That's
plus.
the benefit.
Yeah.
That's the benefit. Zulu's Board Game Cafe has an incredible menu of drinks and food. incredible
So many.
menu. So
It's like
the benefit, I think the advantage of Mox is that it's 5 minutes away from you.
totally.
That's the benefit. Because I don't know, and again, I haven't had any of the food at Mox, but the food at Zulu's is freaking amazing. It's really good. And I know that they have a whole lot of IPAs that you can purchase and all that other kind of stuff there, as well as non-alcoholic drinks as well. So the benefit is that it's 5 minutes. It's proximity.
That's huge.
It's proximity.
I wish. We do not have that option.
All right, so this is another one that Dice Tower sent me called Fighters of the Pacific. And yeah, this,
All right.
I was like, cool, I'll take a look at it. I like the artwork on the front of the box. I don't know how much that artwork is going to carry through to the rest of the game, but we'll put this down. So, oh, well, I got to back up. Gosh, that's like extreme close-up. Whoa! Whoa! All right, so we'll back up a little bit, and we'll put it back flat. There we go. Alrighty.
Fighters of the Pacific.
That's pretty good. All right. Bing bong. Okay, so Fighters of the Pacific. This is from
Capsium.
Capsicum Games. Don't Panic Games. It's a 2-player only, 14 and up, 2 hours. Has a solitaire mode. Okay, well that's cool. I like having games that have solitaire in them because I can teach myself how to play before I make somebody else go through that process with me. Scenarios. Department of the Navy Confidential. I like the graphic design of the rule book. I like this a lot, actually. Looks like it's just aerial combat. That's actually fun looking. Hey, hey. Not bad. Meanwhile, Jess is like, oh, crap. I know he's going to ask me to play this. What the heck? Training manual.
Maybe JT would like an aerial combat.
Training manual. So this is the rule. Okay, look at the rule book. There's nothing here. Look at the rule book.
Okay.
This looks simple. Like super simple. Only 3 phases. Phase 1, initiative. Phase 2, activation. Phase 3, end of turn. See? Not too shabby. The board comes. See, it's a puzzle.
I don't know about this.
Okay. See, if I were designing the game, I would have just made a board that had these, and then these are tiles that just sit on top, rather than having, you know, double-sided puzzle board for including.
I think it gets bigger. I mean, I think
No, it can get bigger, yes, but again, that just means it's a bigger footprint for a 2-player game.
There's some islands.
I know, but again, that could be a tile instead of just printed on the board, and now you have to have all of these boards.
That 3-dimension too.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not trying to be overly critical here. I'm just trying to say what it does. So, not bad. Modular board. Okay. All the different units. So you have D3 Vals, A6 M2 Zeros, B5 N-Kates, Dauntless, the Devastator, the Wildcats. See, look. Player aids, super simple.
I do love player aids.
Initiative, sequence of play, that's not bad at all. Victory board, 10 points, okay. I like that the Japanese, it's in actual Japanese, and the Americans is in English. I like that. Then we have a whole bunch of baggies for all of the different tokens that come in. All those things. And then here are all the planes. Oh. USS Hornet, USS Balch, torpedoes, bombs. That's pretty cool. Oh, you have different sides for when they're in the clouds and when they're overseas. That's cool. I like it. I think this.
I really like
fun.
the inside of the box.
Yeah, the inside of the box is really cool. It has that like old nautical map that pilots were probably using or something, or studying it at the very least. So this is cool. Am I boring you?
No.
On your phone over there?
Just trying to figure out why it keeps buzzing.
All right. Well, that is Fighters of the Pacific. I'm actually looking forward to this one now after looking at it. I liked the box cover, but after looking at everything else, looking at how simple it seems it's going to be, I'm really interested in it now.
Let's go. I'll play.
That's that. Do we got any more over there?
That's the whole stack, my love.
That's the whole stack. Oh, sad face. Don't know why, but the cover reminds me of the movie Midway from the 1970s. Yeah, it does have that vibe to it, doesn't it? If no one else will play it with you, I will. That's a long
trip, Tom.
That's a long trip, Tom, for one game. Better than a rulebook with 50 pages and a bunch of charts. That is exactly correct. That is exactly correct. It's a puzzle, LOL. Sam is trying hard to sell Jessie on this. See?
I know.
You can put the puzzle together and then play a game with the puzzle.
I couldn't be more excited about it.
If it's super simple, why are there player aids? Well, did you see the player aid? The player aid had like 15 words on it. It's not hard. I think it needs minis. That's true, it does, but I don't think
moving
I can...
the little cardboards around.
Yeah. 10:26. I keep kicking Strider because he is like
right in
up
my
on
space
us right now. So let's see here. We've got 17
Well,
people
we have.
Oh yeah, let me go get that. Go ahead. You give the segue. I'll go get the thing.
What segue am I getting? What am I doing? Oh, what's coming up? I was gonna say coming up next week, you might see some shorts from JT while he is at the
Adam event.
The
Agora
for tabletop opinionated.
Of tabletop opinionated minds.
Yes. He will be representing Flipside there.
Yes.
We are so grateful that he could go to the retreat.
Very much so.
It's in Missouri. It's in Missouri. And
at the Gamers Ranch.
Yeah, so we're so excited that he can go and represent, and he will be playing lots of games and sending us some shorts. So that's coming up.
New York and Live Play, Live Q&A.
So that will be fun.
I checked off everything I did this week.
Okay, I'm getting him on a calendar.
Ugh, I hate doing this stuff.
It helps, though.
No, I know it helps. That doesn't mean I like it.
Thanks.
All right, so the top 5 2010 games will be showing up on Monday morning. And,
Don't check it off.
Well, I've already edited it.
Yeah, but
I just
you can't
haven't
check it off.
uploaded
It hasn't
yet.
been done yet.
Haven't uploaded it yet. And then Monday afternoon we'll do a fireside chat. And that's going to be kind of normal. That's going to be normal. That gives us a chance to just kind of chill out, start back with the week and go forward. The 26th we're going to do a live play with Jess.
What are we going to do?
The Tuesday. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know. It'll be a 2-player game, of course, but, you know, maybe I'll teach you Tannhäuser.
Okay.
That would require me learning how to play it again. Because it has been years since I played that game. But anyway, we're going to do a live play with Jess. That'll be probably 1 o'clock Pacific time on Tuesday. And in the morning, probably around 10 o'clock Pacific time, I'll do another episode 4 of It Belongs in a Museum. So that's that. And then on the 27th, I'll have a live review around 2 o'clock on Wednesday. And we'll have a review going up on the Dice Tower as well on Wednesday, and that's going to be at 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern.
On Dice Tower.
Yeah, on Dice Tower. That's the time. Live solo play. I'm going to try a game called Mind Your Business. It's a game I picked up at Origins last year, and it's from a really small publisher, and he's got another prototype that he's going to send us here in a little bit called Confusing Lands. And it's another kind of card placement game. You move your things.
Mind Your Business looks cute.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 boxes of it. I don't know if they're the same.
Well, that's because if you want to play it with, excuse me, if you want to play it with multiple players, you have to have 2 copies of the game.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a 1 to 2 player game. So if you want to play it with 4 players, you have to have 2 copies of the game.
Got it.
So that's coming up. And then on the 29th, that is next Friday, we're going to have our bottom 5 from 2011 coming up on the Dice Tower at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And live play for that day is going to be something with just me and Jess, I believe, because JT's going to be out of town at the Atom event. The ATOM event, the Agora Tabletop, the Agora of Tabletop Opinionated Minds. There you go. And then
I did not. I'm not opinionated enough.
Next Saturday, we will be having another live Q&A at 9 a.m. on Saturday.
And that'll round up March.
And that will round off
April.
March, is correct.
So exciting.
Let's see here. Has Jessie played Wings of War or other tabletop miniatures games? No. She hasn't, so she doesn't have an opinion on them.
See, no opinion.
Yeah. Are your shirts for sale? Or rather, Lewis actually said, are your shorts for say?
That's funny.
Yes. These shirts
Both of them
are available. The link, that style shirt.
I know that one isn't yet.
These will be available this week on our Shopify store. The link to our Shopify page where you can buy these is in the description of this video, so you can follow that and go check it out. I still haven't worked everything out with stupid YouTube for getting it listed on our store on our actual page, but I'm gonna try to keep working on that this week.
That being said, these shirts are super comfortable. Super comfortable.
Sam won't sell his shorts until he hits 10,000 subscribers. I do have an idea. We did reach
7,000.
We did reach 7,000.
We are going to start a push to 10,000.
We've got 3,000 left, so we're going to start that push. What I think we're going to do for when we reach 10,000 is we will do a 24-hour marathon. We're going to do a 24-hour marathon. I'll do things in shifts. Jessie will not be able to play games overnight. She just does not work.
But we could get some of the kids in here.
The kids probably won't do it either.
They would.
They get cranky when they get sleepy, and you know it.
They would.
So I'm not going to ask that to do it, but it'll probably be, I'm going to have to find a time where it's going to be, where me and JT can do the bulk of the heavy lifting, because I know he and I can do that. I know he and I can soldier through and get it done. Then we'll have other people jump in and take shifts every once in a while. But here's the thing. I think I'm going to have to do the whole 24 hours, which I don't know how that's going to work. I might have to have like a constant IV of coffee or something. But Jessie looks thrilled.
I can't even make it to stay up past last night. I was like, I think it's like 8:30, and I think I'm done.
No, it was 9:30.
It was. See, I made it till 9:30, and I tapped out.
When she says made it
to 9:30, I am done.
She was dead to the world.
I was done.
Laying on our couch.
I did tell him. I said, I'm done. I'm done. Yes, I gotta tap out.
She did.
So I warned him.
Yep. Duly noted.
I made it till 9:30. I think a 24-hour marathon would be great. I think you should have the kids in here in shifts, though. because they need to keep you awake.
Not overnight. No, not overnight, because they get cranky overnight. I don't want to be in here and a knockdown, drag out breaks out.
I don't mean all of them at once. I mean one at a time.
Sam just switched it to an 18-hour marathon.
Yeah, right.
I know I could do an 18-hour marathon. I could play, and JT actually was just like, man, we need to take a Saturday and just play 12 hours straight, just get games played. And I was like, I said, let me know when. We got to do it before football starts.
Yeah, right.
Missed that window. But might be your only opportunity to dust off TI4. That's not going to happen. Not for a marathon. I will
not play TI4.
Not for a marathon. I do want to dust off TI4. I do. I legitimately do, but not for a marathon. Because having an 8-hour or even a 6-hour game in the middle of a marathon, it kills you for the rest of the marathon.
Right, because it drains
you. Those games are
you have to have like
draining.
Short games for a marathon to make
short games. It makes it better. So 24-hour game of TI4. No,
but yes,
thank you.
You should definitely make sure that all your friends in your gaming communities like and subscribe to this channel.
Let them know. And an easy way to do that.
And if you buy the shirts, I can't turn around Striders on my feet.
If you buy the shirts, it has a QR code on the back. There you go. We can see it. And all you have to do is here, scan, like, subscribe, and boom, there it's done. You become a walking billboard for the flip side of board games. Unless you have long hair like Jessie does.
And then you
can't
kind
tell.
of just cover it all up.
But if you have no hair like me,
it's very easy to scan.
People might scan your back and you don't even know it. Because it does say scan me on the bottom.
Well, at the family board game night.
Yeah. People were scanning you.
He said, what's going to happen if I scan that? And I said, well, first off, I'm a teacher here, so it's not going to take you anywhere bad. It takes you to our channel, so you should do it. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah, do it. He was like, okay. Yeah. But he did ask, what's that going to happen if I do?
What's going to happen?
And I said, I actually commended him later, and I said, that was a really good question.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad you asked.
Don't just scan.
Don't just scan a QR code.
First, right.
You're a 13-year-old young man.
Yep.
Grateful that you asked the question. Please scan it, by the way. And now that you know, just go ahead and scan that and like and subscribe. But
it's a responsible young man.
Yeah, I thought that was a good answer because he asked.
We do have some more games. So we're gonna. Oh, you know what? One of the games we might play. As a matter of fact, you pick which one of those. One of those two boxes down there? That from Bezier Games. Which one of those do you want to do next week?
The ones on the top. The two on the top.
Yeah, the two on the top.
I wanted to play both of them.
Okay, well then pick one.
I think I want to try.
This is how we do things here. There's not a whole lot of thought that goes into it.
I really liked the one with the colored pencils, so I want to do
colored pencils. Okay, so we're going to do blueprints
of Mad King
Ludwig.
Do you think we need to play castles first?
No, not really. Okay. Blueprints of Mad King.
It's because it came with colored pencils.
Ludwig. All right. You guys were here when that decision was made. There you go. So that's what we'll be doing next.
Is it too hard for me?
Too late now.
No. Is it too hard for me?
It's a flipping right. No, it's not too hard.
I was like, no. You can't do that to me.
Nope. Executive decision live. That is correct. I want to become a walking billboard for Sam. I am for Bill Miller's here in San Antonio carrying their mug for 75-cent tea. LOL. Dude, you have no idea how homegrown that just felt.
Oh, really?
I used to have.
Did you have the mug?
A tan and orange Bill Miller mug that I carried with me everywhere.
So you could get your sweet tea?
So I could get my 75-cent sweet tea no matter where I went.
That's amazing.
Because they're all over the place. Mm-hmm. They're like Dutch Bros up here, but worse. There's like a Bill Miller's everywhere in San Antonio. You could always get a sweet tea. Always. And their barbecue's good too.
That's funny.
But that is super homegrown right there, man. That just gave me the feels. That's funny. Sam has long hair if you hold the laptop upside down.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Don't do that. And then it's gonna be like this, because never mind. Yeah.
So it was raining this morning, which is rare.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
But I'm kind of hoping it's gonna stop before the flag football game.
It's not.
Because I was like,
let's look at the weather.
Oh,
what's the
it's
weather?
raining.
What's the
It's
weather?
raining. And I'm going to have to gear up like blankets because I get cold when it's wet.
Well, you might. This is out in Malaga, but 40%, 40%, 40%, and then 3 p.m. has nothing. Just overcast. So there's a possibility.
But it's only 48, so I'm going to be bundled up.
Yeah, it's
blanketed.
47 degrees outside.
I'll bring the portable heater.
By the way, Dutch Bros is all over San Antonio now. I know. I drove when I was there visiting and going to night watch games. There was a Dutch Bros 15 minutes away driving. It was only like 5 miles, but it was 15 minutes driving from where my grandpa lives. Out of the way. And I drove that far out of the way to get my Dutch Bros in the morning because I had been hooked on it up here. But yes,
I mean,
Dutch Bros
we are not the Starbucks coffee snobs like the other side of the mountains.
No, I don't like Starbucks.
But
I really don't. They're too bitter. They're not bad, but you usually have to jack it full of sugar.
Right,
in order, and they don't have any zero sugar.
They don't have any zero sugar
They have
options.
none of that stuff. They have no sugar-free options at Starbucks. None.
None.
Oh, I'm sorry.
None.
They have one, and it's like sugar-free vanilla. That's
yeah, and that's only at certain ones, not all of them.
Right. So, I'd rather. That's one of the reasons why I don't go to Starbucks unless it's the only option.
Right. I don't like their chai either at Starbucks. So.
Yeah.
But we're not coffee snobs, but. I mean, first off, if we're going to go to coffee, we're going to go to our local place, which is Steamers West.
Yep.
Here in Wenatchee, locally owned, home-baked cookies every day, homemade soups, really, really good people.
Pizza.
Flatbread pizzas are to die for.
Yep. Great sandwiches and burritos, too.
Good. And good people.
Yeah, very good people.
If I'm going to go for coffee and it's a weekday, I'm just going there.
Yep, hands down.
If it's later at night and Steamers is closed, then I'm going to Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
Steamers closes at like 2 p.m. So if it's any time after that, it's Dutch Bros.
For Dutch Bros, Lewis, my drink of choice at Dutch Bros is a sugar-free Kokomo with protein powder added. Mm-hmm. Because that gives you 20 grams of protein, sugar-free, coconut mocha. Mm-hmm. That's my drink of choice whenever I go to Steamers. I'm sorry.
When you go to both, basically. But.
Yeah, Dutch. I am a coffee snob and proud of it.
What's your coffee? Spurs fan, what's your coffee?
Plus, Starbucks is expensive, saving a ton by making my coffee at home. That's what I usually do.
This is mine.
This is what I usually do. This is what I've done as well.
Look at all the seeds in this. I can't even drink the rest.
Need to buy seedless.
Sam found seedless lemons for me about 2 months ago.
Yep.
Oh, and I was so happy. I was so happy to not have chunks in my lemon tea.
Chunks? That sounds so
And I was so happy. And now I can't find them anymore.
Well, it's like they discontinued. Fred Meyer's is where I found. They had a huge bag of seedless grapes. Seedless lemons.
Yeah, big bag. And now they have like a bag with like 2 or 3 in it. And I'm like, well, that doesn't even last me 2 days.
And you gotta use 4. You gotta buy 4 bags just to make it a couple days.
Right.
So, but the other bag had like 10.
And I can't find it. So I went to Costco and bought regular lemons, and there is a lot of seeds in there.
Yep. Let's see, yesterday, if you didn't check it, we played New York City from Queen Games, the Stefan Feld City Collection.
That was fun.
That was a cool game. I think we'll probably be playing that a little bit more so that we can get a review of that out. I taught JT how to play Star Wars Unlimited yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so I'll be doing a review probably on the Dice Tower of the starter pack. of the starter decks.
Yeah.
I can't do a review of anything else because I haven't purchased any of the boosters. I don't think I'm going to, because I just don't have the money to get into a CCG. And CCGs is like, they're like a lifestyle kind of game where if you get into it, you got to keep spending money on it. And I'm just not going to do that. But I can do a review of the starter decks at the very least.
Cool.
So that'll happen. I've always wondered why Jessie doesn't have a gaming chair like Sam has.
Okay, move. I'll show you. Because I look like Lily Tomlin in his chair from the 70s. What was her name? Edith Brown. It's too low. I can't even, and if I sit all the way back, you won't even see me. I got way off in the corner. This big power chair. No, this doesn't fit my body at all. This, I can't, if I sit all the way back, I can't touch the floor. Barely, my toes are.
Yeah.
The armrests feel like we're out here.
I bought the chair when I was still working for publishers.
And he was sitting in here a lot. Plus,
I was sitting.
I prefer to sit a little taller, a little straighter. My back, even if I lean against the back of the chair, I'm still pretty upright. This is one of our dining room chairs, actually. Straighter.
I had a lot of back pain, and
I got him a chair.
A buddy of mine that I worked with
said these are comfy chairs.
Said that he purchased one of these, and he's one of those guys that works on like Kickstarters, and he spends 8 to 10 hours a day sitting in his chair. Yeah. And he said this chair has totally gotten rid of all of my back pain. Right. And so I was like, okay, well, I need that. So we went ahead and did it. I bought it on a like a monthly. I paid so much a month for it. Right. And I didn't. It was way too expensive just to say, here, I want to buy this. It's way too expensive. So we bought it with monthly payments, monthly installments on like, I can't remember the name of the thing on
Amazon,
shop or something like that.
Yeah.
But so that's why I purchased this, and it's the only one that we have. It's not like we have office chairs coming out of our ears.
I'm only sitting in these chairs to do a live, and then the rest of the time this chair is in my dining room. Yeah. It's not a very comfortable dining room chair. It's the chairs I bought. Yeah. Same thing with my table or my stools outside. Chair. Like I just,
It's like a little booster chair.
Yeah, it is a really booster chair. These sit high. Yeah. If I sit in the other dining room chairs, like where JT sits usually, that's lower, and I'm like, I'm like up to the table like this. So I prefer to sit a little higher. But
Dutch Bros for faster service, but I buy my coffee beans from What's Brewing in town. They roast the coffee beans from all over the world. They sell their roasted beans all over town and to HEB too. Nice. Jessie looks like Palpatine in that chair. She just needs a hood.
Yeah, see? I'm telling you. It's not my chair.
When I wear a black shirt, I get comments from people that the fact that his shirt blends into his chair is tricking my eyes, messing with me,
Yeah, I prefer, even in the car, I'm a little bit more upright than Sam. Yeah. I just like to be, like when we go on an airplane flight, Sam will take the, 2.5 inches that it tips you back, and I will just sit straight
Not
up.
Always. It depends on if I'm trying to relax.
Yeah.
If I'm not trying to relax, if I'm doing something, I'll stay upright. Yeah. But if I'm trying to get some shut-eye, which is really hard for me to do on a plane.
You'll take that 2 inches?
I'll take that. It's barely. I don't even think it's 2 inches.
Right.
No, it doesn't feel like anything at all. It's like, it's nothing like this.
No, it's not.
It's nothing like this. It's like you go from this to this. Yeah, that's going to help me fall asleep. Thanks, Delta, Yeah.
We have to do that today.
Yeah, we got it. We will be going to Dice Tower East.
Yes, that is confirmed as of today.
That's confirmed. We're gonna be purchasing our tickets here pretty quick. But I will be at we will be at Dice Tower East with the entire family.
Dice Tower East with the whole family.
If you're going to be at Dice Tower East, we'll look forward to seeing you.
So that's in Orlando in July.
Yep, July 4th through 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 4 through 8. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. 4? No, 3. So it might be the 3rd through the 7th. I don't know. It's the first week in July. Put it that way. Let's see. I brew my coffee in a KitchenAid coffee siphon. Do you have to drive far to get to your airport? Yes. Living in East Wenatchee, we have to drive. Well,
okay,
here's the
there
thing.
is an airport in Wenatchee.
Yep.
There is an airport in Wenatchee. It is called
East Wenatchee.
What is it called? Not Pangborn.
It's Pangborn. It's Pangborn Regional
But then what's
Airport.
the one in Everett? That's also Painfield. Okay, Pangborn Field is the one in.
It's not Fangorn Forest. It's Pangborn.
I think that's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said Pangthorn or Fainporn or something. No, you didn't say Fainporn. No, we didn't do that.
No, I did not say that. Did not say that.
No, it's Pangborn. No, that's what you said. Pangorn. It's not Pangorn. It's Pangborn.
I think it's G. We do have an airport in Wenatchee. There are flights from here to Seattle or from here to Spokane.
Waste my time.
Most of the time where we have to fly out of either Seattle or Spokane. Those are our bigger international airports. You can fly from Wenatchee or to Wenatchee, but right now there is only like a flight at like
Pangborn Memorial Airport.
Pangborn,
not Pangorn. It's not Pangorn Forest. It's Pangorn Forest.
Pangborn. You can fly to Wenatchee, but the flights here leave at like 5 a.m.
6 a.m.
And then they get in at like midnight to Wenatchee. There's only like a couple of flights per day.
There's only a few flights per day. And so you have to go
still have to
early
fly
in the
from here
morning.
to Seattle.
Yeah.
And then you have to wait 6.5 hours in Seattle.
And it's like an extra $200 to $250.
Well, if I'm going to wait even 3 hours in Seattle, I would just drive the 3 hours.
Says the person that's always sitting in the driver in the
ask our
passenger
pastor
seat.
about this.
Well, yeah.
Sam is a better driver, and I like it when he drives.
I don't mind driving, but
So don't you worry. You let him
my
get all
thing
complaining.
is that a tank of gas, which is basically what it costs to get from one side to the other, is $50.
Right. If the flights were $50 cheaper, we could do that.
Compared to 200 times 5.
Right.
That's a no-brainer.
Right.
I will spend 3 hours in a car.
Yeah.
Driving.
We do have 2 choices of airports, Seattle or Spokane. Much more choices in Seattle.
You really don't.
But you do have to you have to drive over a mountain pass.
Well, no, you
And
really don't,
sometimes you have
because
to
most of the flights that fly out of Spokane
have
you go to Seattle and then catch your connecting flight from Seattle. So
Same thing with
we
Wenatchee.
literally have to fly 3.5 hours. Drive 3 hours to Spokane, catch a hour flight to Seattle, leave from Seattle and go. Yeah. I mean, it's like, come on.
It just doesn't work. So,
it just doesn't work. So we really
just
don't.
fly out of Seattle.
Yeah, we just fly out of Seattle most of the time. And if it's early in the morning, we just go over the night before and stay in a hotel.
Both Spokane and Seattle airports are about almost equal distance.
3 hours away.
They're literally 3 hours both ways.
We're right smack dab in the middle of the state.
I could drive down to Hermiston for 3 hours. Portland is a little bit more. Portland's like 5, 4.
5.
But we are really split equal distance between Seattle and Spokane. So.
And we've driven to Spokane so many times because of football. That's like a drop in the bucket anymore.
And Spokane's easy. But if we're flying somewhere, I usually prefer to fly out of SeaTac.
Yep. So do I. For the above reasons.
Now, that being said, if we have to fly somewhere in the winter, it's almost better to fly out of Spokane because then you do not have to drive over the pass.
Right.
The straight shot over 90, even in the snowy, icy conditions, is
much safer.
There's no mountains.
Right.
So if it's in the winter months, we might fly out of Spokane. But
truth. But even going to Dice Tower East, I drove over the pass.
Yeah.
And it was snowing.
Yeah.
Over the pass.
Dice Tower West.
Dice Tower West, yes.
Yes, it was snowing over the pass. I was worried about that day.
Well, it wasn't that bad. Jason Likens is here. Hey, I have some friends from Seattle, Portland, and they said if I ever go there to get Voodoo Donuts. Is that true?
Portland is Voodoo Donuts, yes.
If you want to quickly contribute to your chances of congenital heart disease, yes. Absolutely.
You've eaten at Voodoo Donuts, haven't you?
No, I have not, but I've seen pictures, and there were comparable places.
Yeah.
Like here we have.
I think there's one in Astoria.
No, they're the one that's over in East Wenatchee. Glaze.
Yeah.
It's a very similar type, gourmet donuts where you can have enormous things that should never go on top of a donut.
Speaking of Glaze, did you see the posts on Gray City?
No.
Glaze is providing all the donuts for Easter.
Oh.
Maple bars for Easter.
Oh, wow.
They're doing 3,000 plus maple bars.
I can't have those, so.
They're mini-sized.
I still can't have those.
I'll let you have a treat once in a while.
Carb City.
I know.
Oh my gosh, that's my carb for 2 days.
Yes.
Easy. Can't do it.
Yes, Voodoo Donuts in Portland for sure. They don't have Voodoo in Seattle, but they do have it in Portland.
Yeah, Voodoo, I mean, I haven't been to Voodoo Donuts specifically, but I've been to many other kinds of donut shops that are very similar to them. So, yes. You can multitask and do your live Q&A while driving.
We could totally do that.
Have to test tethering over your phone. Actually, I did when I was in Calgary.
Yeah.
When I was in Calgary, I actually used my phone's connection because it was better than the convention center's connection. So I actually used my phone to stream many of the things that we did from Calgary Tabletop Day, JT and I. Now, I paid for it when I got back home because it was in Calgary.
That was our fault.
International roaming.
We didn't.
So that cost me about $150.
We didn't plan that very well.
I could do it. It
but
works.
We could Q&A from the car. I'll read the comments you drive.
Ooh, Karen. Karen says Voodoo Donuts are not that great. It's hype. I agree. I am a Krispy Kreme dude. I love Krispy Kreme donuts. Small, almost bite-sized. Yes. Love it. And Krispy Kreme crullers, which are like old-fashioned, the ones that look like a twisty tie. Those are the best. Those are my favorite. But I usually shy away when I was eating donuts. I usually don't eat donuts anymore. But when I was eating them, I did not like the thick, dense, cakey donuts. It's just too much.
I don't really love
Krispy Kreme, however, oh my gosh. Every time I see that sign.
I know. There's one in Spokane. We know that there's
time
one in
I see that sign, I'm like, I can have
one donut.
2 or 3 dozen.
You could have one donut.
I've seen videos of people taking 12 Krispy Kreme donuts.
No.
And smashing it.
Don't.
And then eating it. I'm like, I could try that.
No, you could not.
I could.
No.
I might not live for much longer after that.
No, he could not.
But I'd die happy, probably.
Nah.
Stay strong, Sam. I know. Since your surgery, how is your poo? I guess I did say ask me anything in the description.
You can just say you have regular. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I have regular. I'm regular.
I don't know. You see me like literally lean back and go, this is on you, man.
This is true.
No, talk about how your body has changed since the surgery.
No, it is regular in that I know where she's getting at.
Yeah.
She's getting at because a lot of times they've basically changed the physiology of your insides.
How does it change the rest?
There is a period of time where you have to be very careful with what?
Hi, Kabuki.
Oh, Kabuki gets here. You have to be very careful with what you're eating, and you have to pay very much attention to whether or not you're getting constipated or whether or not you're having too much diarrhea. I've heard some people say
post-surgery, like right away.
Yeah, specifically post-surgery, like within the first 2 months. You have to be really careful and really keep a close eye on it. After that, it pretty much becomes regular again, or at least it did for me. I know that some people will have a lot of more problems with that. So there is that. But right now, no, I don't have any. I actually had another surgery when my appendix burst because it created an abscess in my right side, and the abscess was actually affected my digestive tract down there, part of my colon. And so they actually had to go in and remove part of that. And that probably had more impact than my gastric sleeve surgery did. But one of the cool things about it is that happened, what, last year? No.
Last November.
No, that wasn't last November.
Yes.
No, it was 2 Novembers ago.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
No, it was not last November. No.
I'm pretty sure it was.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to you.
It wasn't. It was a year ago from last, yeah.
Yes, we're in March. Not this last November, the last November. Like last year.
We have, no. I'm doing this because we have this discussion all the time about what words we're supposed to use. And
no, it was not. It was not.
Go ahead, say it. No. Say it the way you're about to say it because she's proving herself wrong. Say it the way you're going to say it. It wasn't last November. It was last November.
It was not last November. It was last year.
Last year is 2023.
Yes, November of 2023. This is still
that
this
is
year.
not when I had
We're still within a 12-month period.
Negative. You're wrong. November 2023 is not when I had my abscess. It was November 2022.
I know that. It was not this November. It was the last November.
This November is talking about the one that's coming up in the future.
No.
Yes, it is. That is literally what that means. This November is the one that's coming. It's not here
not
yet.
This
last November
it was
is the one that
November.
just happened last year in 2023.
You got to making me laugh. It was not. It was a year and a half ago that you had your
Yes.
surgery. Yes, that's what I said.
It was not last November. It was a year and a half ago.
It was the last November.
Ay, ay, ay.
You got to quit making me laugh.
Before you try that Krispy Kreme challenge, be sure to have a Tannhäuser playthrough, please. I'm not going to have that challenge. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, we will get that done. I worked with a guy whose brother died from a burst appendix.
Oh yeah, that's scary stuff. We took him right in.
Well, no, we didn't
actually.
take him right in. I was a dork and waited for a week because I thought it was just abdominal pain from my surgery. That's why
thought you also had a fever, like you felt icky. You thought you had the crud.
Yeah, I thought I was just sick. I didn't feel like I didn't have. You know how everybody says a burst appendix, there's going to be this shooting pain in your stomach, and you're going to be doubled over. You're not going to be able to walk, and all this other kind of stuff.
He didn't have that.
None of
he
that
just felt
happened.
Sick.
None of that happened. I just had this little sharp pain in my right side every once in a while, and when I laid on my right side, it went away.
Yeah.
That was what threw me for a loop. I'm thinking if I'm laying on an abscess and a burst appendix, I'm going to be in pain. But laying on my right side is what gave me relief, which was super strange to me.
He felt icky. He felt sick.
Yeah, I just felt like I had a fever, like I was a little sick.
Didn't want to eat.
We didn't go in, but then I actually called my my gastric sleeve surgeon, and they said, look, if it keeps hurting over the weekend, Monday, go in.
Yeah.
Well, it cleared up. On Monday, I was like, I'm definitely not feeling the same amount of pain.
Feel good.
So it's clearing up. And then around Wednesday, started hurting again. Thursday, I went in. And that's about a week after it had started.
Yeah.
So I waited a week with a burst appendix and an abscess growing.
Yep.
And the docs told me that...
they said, nah.
Yeah, they said,
Don't
you
do
were
that.
stupid for doing that because this could have killed you.
Yep.
So, yep.
But it didn't. We're all still here.
Sorry, I don't eat cereal. Will be non-normal. I will be non-normal. Warm Krispy Kreme donuts. Yes, those are the best donuts in creation. Our children's pastor used to fry Krispy Kreme donuts for the kids on Sunday. That's not helping prolong the longevity of your children. Cracking up at Sam's face. Love when people get all mixed up when saying next and last, when referring to days or months or whatnot.
It's me all the time, and it makes Sam super crazy.
You kids keep it down. You are killing your wife, LOL. My aunt had to have her appendix out. The surgeon said that her appendix burst in his hand.
Ew.
As he was removing it. Apparently, it was uber lucky she had surgery.
Yeah,
when she
that's
did.
true.
Well, it was kind of a blessing in disguise because it did a couple of things. First of all, it allowed them to go in and clean all that junk out. Burst appendix and the abscess is apparently really nasty business. They cleaned all of that out, but while they were doing there, they were also able to take a look at my colon, and they also did kind of a colonoscopy from the inside out. And I don't have any cancer down there, so that's good. I think I still have to go get checked. But
I don't know. This is taking a weird turn.
They
in the
already
conversation,
checked.
I've tapped out.
Nah, I'm just saying. Poop. See? She was also like 70, so obviously worse if you are older. Yeah, super worse.
Yeah, that year, November and October of 2022, that's what I will say.
Thank you.
That was brutal for both of us.
Yeah.
I spent a week. Well, first off, we went on a vacation. I came back after a week and was still feeling weirdness in my hands. Went into the doctor, ended up spending a week at the hospital for my MS.
And then like a week after that.
And then it was like 2 weeks. And I came back. We went back to work, kind of got back in the swing. And then Sam ended up in the hospital. We ended up sharing like the same nurses at some point. We had the same. Yep. It was a long month.
Are you 50 yet? Not yet.
Nah, he's a baby.
This year, this May, 2 months away from the big 5-0.
Been there, done that.
This is the first I heard about this, Kabuki says.
That was before we were doing well, maybe we didn't talk about it.
No, we weren't doing.
We weren't doing anything like this.
Because I didn't start Flipside until May 2023.
Yeah. It was a long month of me being in the hospital, coming home, Sam being in the hospital, coming home. He ended up with 3 surgeries in the hospital.
I was in the hospital 12 days.
Yeah.
12 days in the hospital. I had 3 surgeries. I had one to clean out the burst, to clean up the burst appendix, and to clean out the abscess.
Yeah.
I had another one to
remove the appendix.
No, that was the appendix and the
abscess.
And the abscess. Then I had another one.
Oh, at
to
the same time,
remove
he
part
also
of my
had
colon.
Yeah, but at the same time, you also had kidney stones.
And the third one was I had a 9 millimeter
kidney
stone that was
had
acting
to
like
be
a ball
surgically
valve that had to
removed.
be lasered and broke up, and then they had to remove it.
Yeah, so he had 3 surgeries in 12 days.
Yep.
And I was with 3 kids.
Bob Rock is here. Hello.
Holding the fort down.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was tough.
Spurs fan is going to be 52 in a month.
I hear you.
Howdy, beautiful people. Late for the party. Would watch later. All right.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you, Bob. Is that the closest you ever were to death, or did you ever have any other crazy close calls?
I'm crazy clumsy, so I hurt myself a lot.
Yeah, she burned herself twice yesterday.
I did. I don't think it's going to blister. Well, it might. I might get a little blister.
No, you'll be fine.
It's fine.
Bob Rock, legendary music
good,
producer.
I've been in a couple
It's
car
true.
wrecks.
Bob Rock worked on Metallica.
Cool.
David Brownlee, happy early birthday. Yes. 9 millimeters is not small. That is correct.
No. It's the size
Time
of
to
our
deal with
shot.
our body that we damage in our youth. That is correct. But I'm feeling pretty
Mine was
good.
not. Mine was just because stupids. But
Stupids?
I got a bad case of the stupids, that's all.
We all do when we're young.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No.
we've been here for 2 hours, so we're
gotta
going to get on out of here, I think. When it comes to being close to death, 1,435 days under the siege in Sarajevo.
Holy biscuits.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I think you just one-upped us all. You win. I almost got creamed by a car doing like 90 when in Spain when I was like 7.
Yeah, that's scary too. I've been in a car accident.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been that close. The closest I've come to a fatal car accident was when me and my buddies were going to a swimming hole in high school.
Oh, yeah.
And we were driving home, and seconds before we came over this hill, there was an accident. Mm-hmm. So if we would have left a minute before we did, we would have been that person, that car in that accident. So that's the closest I think I've come to something like that. My mom snatched me to safety by a millisecond.
Wow. Way to go, Mom. Moms are awesome.
Yep. That is cool. That is cool. But I think that's going to be it. Sorry, we're...
Gone down a negative hole there.
Yep. Time to read rule books for this weekend's games. Later all. See you later,
David.
We're doing. We're out too.
We're going to go play.
We're going to go do some stuff and then play a football game and do some more stuff and have a good weekend. Well,
I hope we can play.
Thank you for joining us, y'all. We'll see you on the flip side.
Bye, you guys.
Take care.
Tell your friends to like and subscribe.
Let's
get our numbers up to 10,000.
That is cool.
And if you want to buy shirts, the link is in the description.
Yep, absolutely. All right, we're out of here. See you later.
Bye. I had